Well, welcome everyone. Just great to have you online tonight. For those that are online, those that will see this in the future, because some of you weren't able to link with us tonight, we just want to say a big warm welcome on behalf of Magesh and Caroline. And it's our pleasure shortly to introduce those that will share the whole story of Lifewave and X39. That's what we're really talking about tonight. Amazing testimonies. We're just incredibly blessed. And I know for Ray and I, just up front, the testimonies get longer and longer. Today he shared, and this hasn't come out before, that for 3 years he's had this shoulder injury from window cleaning, and he lifted a window out that he shouldn't have, probably at his age. He is 80 years young. And he said, wow, he said, I've really realised, it's taken me some weeks to realise that pain is all gone. So that's a pretty amazing thing. 3 years of pain and suffering in a shoulder. He's had lots more energy, as have I. Brain fog's gone, and what I really love is no more afternoon nano naps. Amazing. Just energy plus, and we are thrilled and delighted to have shared this with Magesh and Caroline. They've got their testimonies, and I'm just going to pass it to them for perhaps you first, Caroline, and then Magesh will share his side. You might unmute. Thank you.
Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you for that. And I'm really grateful for introducing us to this product and something that has really, how you have a bit of a plan B or plan to go to kind of thing. Oh, that'll fix it. I'll put X39. I'll see what happens. That's kind of relationship I have with X39, I should say. But in short, my experience with X39 is with my hair loss. So I think a couple of months ago, I was losing hair. Like when I was like, oh, what's going on in my body? What am I short of? And then I started to use a patch, and it kind of, worked for me, and no more hair loss. I'm not losing hair bunch. I used to lose a lot of hair in the bathroom after my shower and stuff like that. Pretty scary. But since I've used this X39, that stopped, and so that was my first positive experience that I had with X39. In short, there are other stuff that I can share, but that's pretty much I want to share today. Thank you.
Excellent. And I'll add to that, because Ray had a bald patch at the back of his head. It's now covered with hair. So definitely I'm on the same page, Caroline. Over to you, Magesh. Let's see what you can share.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for everyone joining. And I welcome to the product that is X39. It's a great blessing for me and brought a lot of things that has built up my immune system, my sleeping, because of the patch. Because many times my time is always different, like sleeping different timings, and Rhonda knows it. But what happened with this X39? It helped me to work out my cells that is in body, and brought so much healthy and more physically fit and more active compared to the things that I was very tired before. But this brought an X39. It's not a medicine, but it's just a patch I used to put on the neck that helped me to sleep well and more physically fit. So, and I appreciate for Vanessa and Andrew for bringing this such a product, introducing us. And I hope the one who is listening, it may help, and later you will understand what's the benefit, because there is no side effect. There is no tablets that we take every time a side effect, but this is a healthy one, and I hope this will help you too. Thank you so much, Rhonda and Vanessa and Andrew.
Yeah, that's awesome, Magesh. And so, yes, I do want to formally introduce Andrew and Vanessa. They are senior presidential directors with Lifewave. They've been amazing leaders and great encouragers and great support to we and our team, always there for us. And tonight, I want to say a special thank you. And I'm going to hand it over to Vanessa and Andrew, because they've got all the experience with it. They know it inside out. And I'm on the pathway, as many of you are, with it, but we just love these patches. And back to you, or over to you, Andrew and Vanessa, and thank you so much.
Well, congratulations on
Yes.
launching officially. We love when people are wearing the patches, We also love when people
Absolutely.
just start sharing them out, because actually, as the patches go on every different person, your body's so unique, designed so uniquely to heal with this light that's coming into it. So if you haven't seen one yet, we're talking about something the size like of a 20-cent piece, and it just goes simply, looks like a little band-aid. You take the back off it and you pop it straight anywhere where you've got a point of pain, or the more general places, back of the neck or under the belly button. So we're talking today about a solution to a problem that actually impacts everyone, young or mature. And the problem is that our stem cells are on decline. So we're going to show you a quick presentation, hear a little bit about the technology, share a few stories like you're already hearing. They can sound too good to be true, but truly they are making such a difference in people's lives all around the world. We've been patching for 20 months ourselves personally. We have a family of 6, 2 mums and an auntie that also are patching, and we have just seen massive impact everywhere for us. But the question we get to ask you is, have you yet been patched? Possibly it's no, because you're seeing this, but it can be very soon as you understand what potential this has for you.
Exactly. So as we age, unfortunately, so do our stem cells. They begin to decline, and they are the healing agents of our body. We need stem cells activated to be able to keep healthy. And we always say we don't want to live long but not live well. We want to live long, but we also want to live well. So this is the healing agent that helps with that whole process. So the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And we've all seen that, unfortunately. At the age of 30, only half of your stem cells are active, and around 60, only around 95% of your stem cells are active. So we need to wake them back up again and start moving towards the parts of our body that need it the most. Now, how this works is incredibly intricate, yet quite simple at the same time. You see, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. We are light beings. We emit light and we emit heat. Just like when the military's out there at nighttime and they have those goggles on, you can see the heat signature of humans. So when we put this little patch on, what it does is it reflects your own light and heat to activate your copper peptides that activate your stem cells. So in this little patch is a nanocrystal technology, and all that means is everything is like super tiny. It's salts, amino acids, and sugars, and it's created as a frequency, a lattice work frequency that activates that frequency to get through your light, reflecting that to get your stem cells going again. What's amazing about this is it's non-transdermal, which means nothing is going past that skin barrier. There's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So no more having to pop pills and not know actually what it's doing to your body. There's no risks to this technology. That's what's so amazing about it. And what I love is that it's simple. I actually believe it's so simple it's made for men, because I like simple things after all the potions and concoctions and things that Vanessa's given me over the years, and the different pills, the red one, the blue one. This is just one thing I need to do every day now. I take the sticker off, as Vanessa said, put it in the back of your neck or under your belly button or anywhere that you have pain. It's 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Simple as that, so that your body can rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Then you throw it away, and then when you wake up in the morning, do the same thing again. And it's all waterproof. We live near the beach. We put it on. We actually went to the ocean this morning. We wear these beforehand, which is amazing. But you must drink plenty of water, because water helps flush all the old toxins and everything out of your body. Make sure you activate it with a good Celtic sea salt or a electrolyte.
There's so many benefits of the X39. You'll hear story after story, but the actual recorded ones that we can say are data points for everyone: increased strength, mental clarity, that brain fog goes literally within about 6 weeks, reduced inflammation. Inflammation is the root cause of all disease in our body. Restored muscle and skeletal conditions, what Rhonda already shared about for our daughter, one of them with scoliosis, amazing relief there. Yeah, increased stamina, energy, and vitality. So no more of those afternoon naps, and yet it's not a high adrenal type of energy. It's a very, very steady energy released throughout the day. improvements in sleep, that deep healing sleep, that dreaming sleep. And Andrew himself is off his sleep apnea machine after 3 months of use of the X39.
I was on it for 18 months before that.
It's a game changer for bedtime, for marriage, for like comfort for his own sleep. And so that's been amazing. And then improved skin appearance. You'll see about the collagen increasing across our bodies. And this is the kind of long-term results, because this is not a quick fix overnight. This is a regenerative technology, light regenerating your own stem cells. So that,
although I have to say, some people get fast results, but it's most people, it takes time in the long term. It doesn't fix everything in 20 minutes. So you may get a fast result, but this is a long-term commitment to this technology. And we're seeing people getting more and more results the longer they're on.
So at first few days, amazing communication between your genes, and then your cells start to speak better to one another, which means all that uptake of quick energy, as we said, or quick results come.
That's right.
Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, collagen is increasing all throughout your body, not just in your skin, but around all those organs and joints. At 6 months, your heart is reversing. Now the heart age, the cellular heart age, has been tested to have reversed 8 years after 6 months of use. So this is a game changer for cardiovascular health. The inventor will always be quoted as saying, this is not anti-aging. It's in a league of its own. This is age reversing the cells and the organs, therefore, in your entire body. So here's a scan of a 77-year-old woman's brain. Session 1, all the red and inflammation. So no connecting between left and right. By session 6, session 3, 6 weeks later, there is no more inflammation in that brain. Now, friends, this is not just in a 77-year-old woman. This is in little ones, newborns, little 2- and 3-year-olds who have autism and nonverbal diagnosis, and now speaking to their families and their parents because brain inflammation is leaving their body. And we see this then at the other end with the Parkinson's and Alzheimer's as well. So brain inflammation, when you can get rid of it, your whole entire body will begin to respond to heal.
And what I love about this is it's a patented technology. I mean, the patent, it actually says a result of elevating the copper peptide, including the activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, and elevation of antioxidants. So it's right there in the patent. But the great thing about a patent, two things that I think is brilliant is, one, it gives you the trust and the security of knowing when you go through your brand partner, when you go through Magesh, when you go through to the source where this comes from Lifewave, from the company, from all the way from Ireland, and then shipped to Australia and then distributed to you, you know the whole way this is a legitimate product. You get this anywhere else, you don't know where it's come from, the toxicity of the product, all of those things. So it gives you that credibility and gives you that security around the product. The second thing is, as a second stream of income, we're business coaches as well, and we encourage everybody to have at least 3 income streams. We can't live off one income stream anymore. We can't believe that we're going to keep our job for the next 30, 40 years of our life, and that the government's going to look after us and all of those things. We need to have multiple streams of income. And so when you build this as another stream of income, which will be will be something that many of you will think about, just like what all of us are doing here, the great thing about it is no one else has this. It's our own patent for this company. It's a 20+ year patent, which means we have no competition. And we have a product that's changing the world. It's become number one in the industry that no one else still knows about yet. So we are in early days before this goes gangbusters around the world to be a part of something that creates incredible impact in people's lives, but also incredible income as well. We love the owner, the CEO, and the inventor of X39, David Schmidt. He has over 200 patents now. This guy's a serious scientist. I mean, just to get one patent is, extremely difficult. He has 200 of them. He's a scientist, he's an inventor, and he specializes in age reversing, which we all love. And we're not just talking about what we look like on the outside, we're talking about what it's doing on the inside also. but it's both. In 2008, so he was ahead of the game. He focused his attention on stem cell research, and he took 10 years and $4.5 million of his own money to bring this to market. So he didn't just slap it together and throw it out there. He was meticulous in making sure this was the right product that was going to serve humanity the best way. And that's what we love about him. He's not, I mean, he's already a very wealthy man in his own right now. Everything about him is what can he do for humanity. And we love that.
So let's talk about testimonies, because as soon as you get this patch, you are going to think, and even this presentation, you'll think of so many others that need what we are talking about. But this patch will do something unique on you, as we've said, than someone else. So you do need to give this time. The best way to track the benefits happening in your life is actually to rate them right where you are now. And then in 90 days, review what's happening and just keep making notes. Today, I got this message and she said, I want to write a book on everything. I should have started to notice early on and write things down about what's happened in the last 18 months of patching. And it's so true. But you do need to think this is not a quick fix. So you can go and dive deep into however you want to research, whether you want to do the deep dive into the patents or just what is it and how does it work, or what are the stories that are being recorded. Thisisit.info.com has testimony after testimony. Just look at the children's one here. There's 3 videos there about massive impact in families. These are the kind of good news stories we're telling you, friends. We get good news stories
all the time,
every single day. Blood pressure, no more seizures, cerebral palsy, and so many other things that are just getting help healing.
Unbelievable.
So we have all the before and afters, nerve damage, back pain, the wound healing, the hair regrowth, so many amazing stories. We're about to show you a 4-minute video right now. The first testimony, these are all from here, our team in Australia. The first testimony is a couple. Their son was diagnosed with leukemia when he was young. So they left a job they were in. They invested $500,000 in alternative therapies like oxygen machines and all the rest of it for him. But he still had no energy and his actual cell count wasn't doing that well. They were introduced 3 times to the patch. And on the 3rd time, they were like, what could a $5 patch do when we've spent $500,000 on therapies for our son? And yet you wait till you hear the story of what's been happening. So just listen in and start to jot down names of people you can already have come to your heart and mind as you listen to these stories.
Like, we are so excited to be sharing this technology with so many people. It has changed our lives. It's changing the lives of my clients. I run a full-time health and wellness clinic. I've never seen results so fast with implementing these patches with my clients. And like, it's been a game changer for us personally, but for the people that are getting introduced to this every single day of the week. And for us personally, our son has had some major issues, major health crisis, and even my daughter for that matter. And when we introduced the patch, his health has just gone, exponential, and his immune system's improved. He's, back playing rep basketball again. He's the kid that, we always wanted to have, just not a sick boy, which is where he was for many, many years. So we can't thank this product enough, and we just can't wait to share this with more and more people.
Absolutely. It's changed our lives in so many positive ways. And we're just so grateful someone had the courage to tell us about it, right? And they told us about it, and we'd heard about it about a year or so back.
Yeah, about a year.
And we were like, not interested, right?
Super skeptical.
Super skeptical. But then I think it was the 3rd time we'd heard about it, and then bang, we engaged, and it's been amazing. Like, both Tash and I were one patch wonders, the whole family actually. Like, we saw Bo, literally his energy levels bounced, like he was bouncing off the walls the next day. And normally, like, sluggish, fatigued. I couldn't get him to stop. He would not stop running around playing. Like, slow down, you're going to burn yourself out. He said, Dad, I'm feeling so great. Those were his exact words. I was like, okay, run, buddy, please. And myself as well, I've had back pain for years, and put the patch on thinking, what's this going to do? Like, really, it's a sticker. I'm an engineer. I'm super skeptical. Show me the science, Stuck the patch on, woke up the next morning, and I was like, pain's gone. I can move. My mobility increased 100%. I could touch my toes for the first time in 10 years. And that was just within 24 hours. So we're very lucky. We're like the one patch wonders. Sometimes it takes 3 months, sometimes it takes 5 months, depending on your age. But we are just so grateful for the product, what it's done for our family. And most importantly, even now we use it in our clinic as a standard protocol, and it accelerates the results that we're getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, I've got twin boys. One of them was diagnosed with autism when he was 3, level 3, minimally verbal. So that's like way up there with the most difficult types of autism. And he was pretty crazy, pretty uncontrollable. By the time he was 13, I couldn't manage him on my own. It's just me and his twin brother. And I tried everything, and I had to put him on antipsychotic meds. And then in November, when we found these patches, I accidentally forgot to give him the meds. And when I finally remembered, I offered them to him, and he would normally take them for me. And he just said, no more meds. First of all, full sentence, super exciting, because that did not come out of his mouth ever. And secondly, he made a decision. And I was just like, I kept a hold of them, right? They're in the cupboard, but we haven't touched them since November. So here we are a month after that. So for Christmas, was that November? Yeah, December. We fly back to the States. He hasn't been in 6 years. We did not go to my parents' house because they have since sold it. We were staying at Airbnbs. We were in Texas, New Orleans, Florida, Denver. He went on a cruise. He swam with dolphins. He went snowboarding. Like, the only time he had a bit of a meltdown is when I gave him gluten. And then I was like, back up. So he wears 39 and Aeon every day. And then he has like an autism protocol, which is like a hat, which is in with his support worker right now. So I don't have it to show you, but it has a couple of other of the patches in. Don't want to overwhelm if anyone's new with how many patches there are, but they're pretty amazing. Yes. And every night now, he gets me to sit on his bed. He goes, I need to talk. And then he won't really talk about anything. He'll just let me sit there. But he's just like, I need to talk. It's like kids, when normal kids would say one more glass of milk or one water before bed. You know what I mean? They won't let you go. They want you to stay up a little longer. His thing is, I need to talk. That's it. So cool, guys.
Just ache my golf because I've got arthritis in my upper spine. It was fully diagnosed by my doctor. I didn't want any of the injections, pharmaceuticals, or whatever. And she said, try this. Kind of didn't for a while. Then I met Vanessa and Andrew, got straight on it. 3 weeks it took for the ache in my upper spine to disappear completely. It hasn't come back. My little fingers, yeah, this one was twice that size. Red, I couldn't squeeze it. Would you like to squeeze my finger? Well, before I started the patches, I would have been screaming. So that's my arthritis. I sleep like a baby now. 66, had trouble going for a pee. Get up, go for the road. I've got a pee. Now I just get up and pee in the snow like I'm 25. It's easy. So those are the 3 things for me. My son's got Asperger's. They have a lot of anxiety, difficulty relating to people. He's now thriving, doing lots of good things. Yeah. Big difference. Yeah.
X39 and Lifewave began back in April 2024. I'd actually been suffering with a condition in my buttocks for 11 months. Initially, it was misdiagnosed as sciatica, but I knew it wasn't because there was no pain in my leg. Eventually, it was correctly diagnosed as ischial gluteal bursitis. Now, I had spent nearly $3,000 on treatments, many modalities, and even PRP, which is having your blood taken, spun, and re-injected into your pain area. To no avail. After 11 months, I was still very, very unwell and suffering. It was very, very difficult to sit down. And then I met Vanessa and Andrew at a local market where I was. And lo and behold, she saw my distress and offered to give me this little patch to see if I would be happy to just place that on my buttocks and see what happened. Well, I was very skeptical, but after having spent all this other money, and this little patch is worth $6. So I thought, what are we doing here? Off to the bathroom I went, I placed it on my buttocks. And look, the long story short here, girls and guys, is that in 20 minutes, all the pain left my body and it's not returned. And so now I've been patching for 8 months because this took the pain away initially, but at my age, I'm 72, it didn't correct everything else that's in my body. And the age reversing prospect is phenomenal. This is what we're all looking for. Heart age reversing is something that I'm really interested in as well. But my big thing is about sharing this with others now. So I said to Vanessa straight away, I'll just start with the patches. But before the week was finished, I decided that I would do this as a business so that I could share this and help more people, particularly after my story. So the improvements for me have also been my energy levels are a lot higher. I don't have to have a nanny nap in the day, mental clarity. I'm building a successful business. I've done 2 overseas trips already with Lifewave this year, and I'm about to do another one to launch in New Zealand in January. But the stories are never ending. So one of the other great stories I have, because this is non-generational, guys, my eldest granddaughter, Layla, had suffered with endometriosis for many, many years, right from when she was in high school. And whilst we treated it sort of. Nothing really helped with the pain. Now, since Layla's been patching for 7 months, she's had 7 cycles without any pain whatsoever. So, of course, she's jumped into the business as well and is sharing it with her friends. Endometriosis is a terrible disease and affecting a lot of people over a lot of ages here. So this is her catch cry, and it's also helped her with anxiety and depression because of the result of the endometriosis.
Listen, there's so many people, so many more stories. We've got doctors now sharing and partnering with us. They call us up after they've seen their patients' results. And so this is for practitioners, doctors, but this is for people. This is the people's business.
It is the people's business. That's why we love direct selling, because it's people to people. It's one of the most generous, if not the most generous business model. Anyone can do it. And if this was in any other business model, like let's say the government had it, corporations had it, or big pharma had it, this would be 10, 20, 30 times extra the cost. So this is why the owner and inventor, David Schmidt, bought it into the direct selling model so that he could bring costs down and let it be people to people.
Yeah.
And we love that. Everyone should have something like this. So what I also love about this is the company's over 20 years old. So for us Aussies who can be a bit cynical, it's not a scam. It can't be a scam for 20 years. It's also the #1 in the direct selling space. So that can't work either. If that was the case, it has massive credibility with what it's doing and how many people it's reaching. It's in over 85 countries now. So it's going like wildfire, especially for those with more of that entrepreneurial business edge that are looking for that. Or if you just have friends in other countries that you want to get this to, or, there's a very good chance we can get it to them. And I love that it's not a Me Too product either. It's not like you have your pills, we have our pills, you have your creams, we have our creams. No one else has this. And it's gone from a $20 million revenue company in 2021 to now $1 billion company it'll finish with this year. So this is only just getting started. So the credibility of that is massive. And remember, anyone can do this. Low startup costs. Remember, this is for the price of it, less than a coffee per day. So, and the startup costs that you invest in, you get full product with as well. It's scalable and you have a great community cheering you on as you help others with this. And what we all love and all need is time freedom. And that's what a business opportunity also gives you. If this is something, again, if this is just for your health, we're here to help you to get your health on track. But if it's also to create another income, a lot of us are hitting these mid-life ages and going, hey, I need more time back.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do more. I want to be around my family more. I want to be able to travel more. Well, having an income stream like this, where you're making money when the lights are off, when you're making money in your sleep, it provides this for people. And that's why we love it.
So there's 3 different ways that you can get started. And as Andrew said, it's when you purchase the product that you also activate the ability to share, just patch, share, or really build another stream of income into your family's life. So we'll just quickly share with you the 3 ways you would partner with Magesh and Caroline and actually both purchase from them through Lifewave, but they are independent brand partners. So you get to choose a 3-month supply, a 90-day supply of product. That's 3 packs.
That's right.
Usually you would use that for either 90 days or you'd get started, someone else would get started, and you'd probably already be convinced that you've got 1 month supply to start sharing out with loved ones. The really most popular is the larger pack, but we'll start with the middle pack because it's great cost-effective savings. When you go for 6 months supply of the product, again, we're not just thinking about you using 6 months, we're thinking about others in your family. So you've got 6 packs right there to use. There's 30 little sleeves, 30 little X39s in each. We call them a sleeve, a pack. So 6 of those, you bring the price down, it becomes about $90, $87 per pack, and that is $535 US. So around about
That's right.
1,000 Australian. So you go from 500 for 3 months, less cost on it when you go for the 6-month supply, but the most popular is the 20 pack supply.
That's right.
Because you're going to patch either a large family or quite a few people at once, or for those that really do this as a business, it becomes like a rolling rolling stock that comes in and out as people buy from you, and then you give them a month's supply, and it's like a loan pack till theirs comes in. And we got this out to so many people
Yes,
that
we
our
did.
20-month supply was actually gone within, I don't know, about a month and a half or something. So we just knew straight away we wanted so many people that we loved to get this technology.
That's right. And so for those who see the business opportunity with this as well, like we did, and Magesh and Caroline and Rhonda have, is that we want to patch as many people out as we can. The more patching people you patch, the more people are going to say yes to this. So the return on investment is going to be extremely high. 20 months in, we're in a position we've never been in life. And all it is patching people. When people say, oh, I think I have a pain here, or something's going on there, our response is, well, we may have a solution for you. Are you interested? And it just goes from there.
Yeah.
So the Entrepreneur Pack gives you plenty of stock to be out there patching. Like Vanessa said, if someone orders, you can give them a month worth until theirs come in, and really making that decision for less than around 3,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah.
Any other business setup or startup, I mean, sometimes that's just the legals that you've
Yeah.
got to pay to get something going. This gives you everything you need to go. We have a great community of incredible people that are here for you. We have a system that is the #1 in the industry, and we have support. So you have everything ready to go from tonight, if that's a decision that you can see, especially if you carry that sort of entrepreneurial mindset, or someone who's like, I need to not just rely on my one income anymore. I've got to build something else. Well, this is a perfect opportunity for you.
And this is a one-off cost. You get this product all up front, and then
That's
the
right.
overheads to run your business is about $150 per month after that. So that never changes, which is incredible outlay in terms of
Absolutely.
business. So for people that know Magesh and Caroline and trust them, or even are just getting to know them, you know that they know people all around the world and are working with people that are looking for those, maybe
Absolutely.
the job they can focus on, or those extra streams of income. And the great thing is you can get this out to people in over 100 countries. So they're already partnering with people in different countries already and building an amazing team. You are part of a really exciting, what we call like upline support as well. You've got all the support of Rhonda, you've got us, you've also got a really incredible, generous guy who's also saying if you partner within 7 days of Magesh and Caroline's launch, he's also offering you a week's vacation voucher, which is actually worth $1,000 if you buy the advance. If you buy the premium, he's offering you 3 weeks of those vacation vouchers, which is worth $3,000 for your family. So
That's
that
right.
actually makes cost neutral, even investing in the premium. So we love celebrating our partners in their initial launch. So if you see this either tonight or in the next 7 days, that extra bonus, it's just like we care about your health, we care about your financial situation, your relationships, and also your leisure time. We want you to make sure over the course of this next year, you can really invest in yourselves.
So we're so glad you're able to make it tonight. We're going to hand it back, but this is changing millions of people's lives all around the world. In Australia, around 15,000 people have jumped on this and getting incredible results. It's just beginning, and the faster you patch, the quicker you get results. The faster you start sharing, the quicker you start creating an income, and we're here to help you all the way.
Awesome. So Howard, we just love you, Magesh, to wrap up. Just say thanks for watching, and many will watch this later, and just let them know how to get in touch with you.
Sure, Vanessa. Thank you so much. And Andrew, thank you for sharing this X39 product. And also, few of them on there. Just want to say thank you for Vicky and Nabia. And thank you for Manisha, Smiley, and also to Pastor Jacob. I know you're there, and hope it will benefit. You can contact Rhonda for any more information. I really seen this product, how it work, but it will benefit you. So there are a lot of, if any questions, please contact Rhonda, and she'll be there to ready to answer. And Vanessa and Andrew are there too. If you have any more questions, please. Thank you, Vanessa and Andrew.
Well, we want to acknowledge Rhonda as she just wraps this up as well. Rhonda, Rhonda and Ray, you're a couple of integrity.
That's
You're a
right.
couple with such great vision. You are helping so many people. And so you are just the perfect team leaders for what's happening for this whole entire team.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look, we feel so blessed. It's been so encouraging, the whole X39 trip, and of just using it. And I've had a little bit of a mind blank because my heart is just for people to see them well. And what I really love is the stem cell regeneration. That's what I wanted to say. Stem cell regeneration. Just think of that. I want to reiterate that. By the time you're 30, 50% of those stem cells are dormant. By the time you're 60, there's not many operating. And I know I was really challenged with my health more than 12 months ago, and I've only been on the patches about 8-9 months ago. I really didn't know that I could see it out. These patches have turned my life around, and that's our heart. That's Magesh and Caroline's heart. And the business side is something else, because here in Australia and around the world, people are doing it tough financially. Every day you're hearing of people really working hard and still finding it hard to meet the costs, meet the living. So there's twofold to this, and I love every part of it. And so Vanessa and Andrew, thank you to you. You're incredible leaders. We've got the best here in Australia, and there's a whole system to it, which here tonight, that's what we're sharing. But regeneration of life, that's awesome. And I think we all want a bit of that. Going backwards means the world to me. But thank you, Andrew and Vanessa. So appreciate you.
Yeah, our